How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Trading with Zeph. Today, October the 12th, took 3 trades, 2 winners, 1 loser, positive on the day, green on the day. Very bearish day. At about 1 o'clock, huge sell-off. Before that, really wasn't many trades, but I just want to show you a quick tip, something I learned. You can measure. Everything usually has the 2 moves. So for today, you have your channel, you drew, pre-market high, pre-market low, or basically high of the day, low of the day too. You can just take it, copy paste it, and measure it if the move is strong enough like it is today. This is just a really good textbook example of it, where the moves might go for the midline or down to the actual complete measured move of it, which it did. I forget to do that sometimes until after the fact, because everything's usually after the fact for hindsight. But yeah, so you had I'll go over my trades down here in a second. I just want to go over a few that were here on the day. So this is first entry short, pullback, second entry short. There is overlapping bars here, so maybe drop a limit order in and get your stop somewhere up here if you can for a 2-point stop. 2-point profit target, or at least 1 point to go back down, which you got. This one, you have a nice working uptrend, break, new high. Now you do have to be a little careful here, but this kind of is going way above EMA, comes back. And you get a first entry long, pull back, second entry long. Once it breaks above this red bar here, you can go long, and your stop would be right at the 25 here, so that would be an okay stop. And you have room to go higher, so at least 1 point, maybe 6 ticks there. So that's also a nice, you can clearly see 2-leg pullback. You got some overshoot here, and then a big sell-off that happens here. You get a first entry short, pullback, second entry short. This is a little congested, so again, just drop a limit order in. If you get filled, you get filled. You know, some of these are obviously more risky than others, but nonetheless, I like to note them so you can visually see them as well. Then you get a first entry long, pullback, second entry long. Now this is an inside bar, so you could use your discretionary viewpoint of it if you do like to see it, but I see clear 1, 2, EMA's holding, nice bounce off these 2 candles, upward movement. This made a higher high, higher low, you know, so context here is good. It's in this channel still. Then you get a little bit of a, you don't get anything here, but you just get a lower high here. You might take that trade, especially when this bar came all the way shoot down. You might get at least a test back down to here. Something to note. Then you get this, which is, again, another just kind of lower high, but this would also be, I saw this is when I got here. So what you have here is a first entry long, pullback, second entry long, failure. So this one is basically following the system completely. Really good trade, high probability setup. I just got here on, I think, this bar, so I wasn't fully clear in the mindset yet to trade that, but nonetheless, awesome trade. Let me go back here and just mark this one too. So this would have been this was a nice second entry long. I'll just mark the ones that are really good. Okay, so then we go into a huge sell-off, and this is where the first trade comes. I marked the low and the high of the channel here, and I saw it bounce once. Then I saw it bounce twice here with this bar. It bounced once, twice, and I saw this higher low, and there's such small risk. I know this is a huge bear trend, and I probably shouldn't have taken this, especially EMA is holding price down so hard. But I thought this was an okay risk. It's way under my risk profile of 2 points, so 1 tick below. You know, I'm still within my parameters. Again, hindsight, probably just shouldn't have taken this. I should have just passed on this until I saw a more confirmation, maybe a higher high, because this is just higher lows all the way down. So anyways, small loss there. We go down, and then I see this, and I see that basically what's happening is that we're almost at the previous day's low, and it acts like a magnet. It just sucks it down, bounces, price aggregates towards it around it. But what I saw was huge sell-off, and I just realized the EMA is holding down. This is just like, I need to go short. Once I realized that was not holding, this should have held. There should have been some support here. There's no buyers. There's just sellers here. Everyone's selling. Everyone wants a piece of this, and there's just selling down. So I'm like, okay, I learned from, seeing this multiple times. You just need to sell. You just need to get in here, sell on a green bar. And that's basically what I did, because the probability of me calling a bottom is probably not going to happen. I also saw, counting from this congestion, so I would count basically from this double top right here, this high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long, failure. I should have waited for the bar to go below, but I dropped the limit order here to put my stop basically up here. And again, probably not the best trade. Actually, really just not a good trade at all, I'll be honest with you. But this was more based on a principle of just get short. You're probably gonna the probability is 80% that you're gonna get a winner here, because of this huge bear trend. Like, don't call a bottom, go short on a green candle, and that's what I did. I paid the price. I mean, I haven't really experimented with this. This only happens. These huge sell-off trends only happen so often, maybe 5%. This is way more of a higher. This is following the system, right? This high probability setup. This isn't following the system. This is very So I would give this trade an F, C minus, and then here's the S trade. This is when my mind got clear, and I had a first entry short, pullback, second entry short. Most beautiful second entry short ever. You have you have a nice uptrend, and then you have a first entry short, second entry short, outside bar closing out slow, bounce off the EMA here. And I dropped a limit order in for 1 point risk. Like, this was just textbook. Went for my 2 points this time, instead of getting out and trying to make everything back that I lost, or just get more money. No, I just went for the 2 points. I trailed the runner, and I did this trade perfectly. This is a perfect trade. This is how you play it. This is how I need to trade every time. Then you get a lower high here, and in an ideal world, I would have taken this. I actually saw this real time. I just didn't take it because I got my 3 trades on the day, so I had to stop. Didn't want to break a rule. The rules I have is 3 trades. And a daily max loss, daily max win. And I already, I'm just following the rules now. You have a first entry short, second entry short. This is a little congested, but with such a bear trend, you calling a top is probably unlikely. You also have this channel, break, new extreme forms. And again, it just sells all the way off. So back to the EMA, such a magnet, just coming, resistance, nice bearish bar. This one isn't okay. This isn't really a good signal bar, but if it drops below, you put a limit order and maybe get filled. But then you say this bar close, and it's a full bear bar with no tail. That's a sign that this shit's about to get short. This is about to drop, more likely than not, basically. Anyways, 8-minute video, kind of longer than I wanted it to be, but those are the 3 trades I took. 2 wins, 1 loss. 1 followed the system perfectly. S setup. This is how I need to trade every day. These setups. This was low-key revenge trading, but I wouldn't say too much. I'm not sure. This one's just dumb. I shouldn't have taken this trade. This is just a dumb trade. Me taking my first trade. Shouldn't have taken this trade. I saw this. I hesitated. Needed to take that trade. And then you had some really nice, actually, trades down here. But again, I don't break my rules. Just 3 trades. Max daily win, max daily loss, and that's how I saw it for today. So I'll see you guys for tomorrow. Thanks.